Okay, Scorpio, so the cards have already been shuffled and we can get right to your reading. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if this is not your story, please check out your other placements, anything you feel strongly about besides your sun sign. And I also recommend, if you want a recommendation, your sign in Venus, since this is a love reading. All right, so, and your overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Very practical. You're approaching this situation from a very practical sense, right? You see your person as potentially being their own stability and not really needing you. But you do see them having some type of baggage but they are willing to traverse the waters and see if it's something you can work with. They I don't know if the baggage is they're coming out of a marriage, or they could be married, not for all of you, but if that's the case, just keep that in mind. Make sure that they're actually available in that case. So, but this could also suggest that they see you as marriage material, or at least somebody that they could work with, and not only just in terms of love, but really mesh with in terms of coming to conclusions together, especially if you have differing worldviews. I mean, this card suggests that there's potential for conflict over what perspectives you guys have on how you see the world, from family, politics, religion, whatever the case may be. Personal philosophy, that sort of thing. But if they see you as someone that they can talk it out and work it out with, then this potential shouldn't worry you too much. This here is my favorite card, and I'm going to say it because I do these readings every week. So every time I've been seeing it a lot this week. So I want to tell you that the soulmate energy is really coming out this week. This is, you either knew this person in a past life, or that you knew them when you were younger. Maybe you knew them in your teenage years, or just further back. You might have been with this person in the past, or that they were your friend in the past, and you're changing into a new type of relationship. But what's so beautiful about this is that the kind of love that these two have here in this picture is the kind where, before life has you put up walls and whatnot, you're really just so connected, right? Without all that there's this, that's probably why your person sees you as being able to work it out, even if there's differences, and being able to trust you with some of their baggage, because they feel that you get them. Okay. You're a Queen of Swords, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So not only are you practical, and you're looking at all this from a practical sense, but you also have this really strong energy of being very logical, and even though you're not approaching this from a jaded perspective, you have a lot of wisdom about relationships, and you are definitely going to keep a cool head no matter how this goes on. But you're not 100% in that energy, probably because you're a little bit concerned about what's going on here. You see your person as possibly an emperor type of person. Okay, so some people, in this day and age, if you see an emperor, it's often like, wait a minute, I want to be equal partners, right? I don't want a father figure or whatever, male, female, whatever. But there is a potential that like, your person is very wise, and there's a concern that it could be like their way or the highway kind of people. But you're not sure about it. That's something you probably need to investigate. But I don't see that. You have your reasons for for questioning this. Maybe this person has a lot more experience in life than you, and maybe there's a, you know, some, in some ways, you know, even if you're equal partners, one can be more of a mentor in terms of certain oh, you know, you could equally do that too, but in different ways, right? Depending on your various experiences in life. You see the potential of this really working out and having lasting, you know, amazing relationship with this person. But divine timing is at play here. So I don't think a lot of it is really dependent on what you do so much as the universe is going to kind of show you what's happening. All right. So I have another deck already pre-shuffled, so we'll get right to your person's reading, from your person's point of view, should I say. And oh, that looks familiar, right? And looky there. Wow, you guys are mirroring each other. Okay, so your person has a little bit of issues with trust, but they want to, you know, they want to cut through and get some communication going. They see you as willing to work on it and grow. And they see you as potentially being the kind of person that you know, handles life on their own. And, you know, and you kind of are, right? So they kind of have, I mean, there's some similar energies there. They're not the same, but, you know, this queen has had a lot more life experience and a little more practical, whereas this energy is more about being very happy in their own company, right? There, you see the potential of having it all with this person, or they see that with you, should I say? And that's not just, you know, being all in love and stuff like the Ten of Cups. I mean, there's they're very happy with each other, but they have all these other resources as well to enjoy together, and they see you as potentially being defensive at times. Not saying that they know this about you, but there's that concern, and it might be, you know, their own projections, you know, from past experiences with other people. So I wouldn't take that personally, but that's something to consider. They see you. It's so funny because you're worried about them being an emperor, right? But they also have that concern about you being an emperor. But you know what? I kind of see that if they see you as very, very independent and, you know, happy in your own company and whatnot, and they see you as wise, just like you see them as wise, you're more worried it's going to be their way or the highway. I don't think that they're worrying about that so much, but they do see how sometimes you're going to take the lead. So maybe the key to your relationship will be to let each other take the lead at times, depending on your strengths and weaknesses, and knowing how to navigate those waters together, right? I mean, certainly your person is willing to navigate some waters, right? They see the potential, you know, of of this being a lasting relationship, just like you do, right? And your person is also a Queen of Wands, and that suggests to me that they're very magnetic and people are attracted, very social type of person, but they aren't feeling all that confident. I think they're more in this Page of Swords energy where they're, you know, they're being very careful, right? And it looks like they are you know, consulting with others because they want to be very careful about how they handle this. And their overall energy is the Ace of Cups, which is, you know, suggesting to me that they're ready to move forward. They're going to make a move towards you, and love is on the menu. Okay. All right. Let's see what the angels have to say. Give your relationship a chance. Well, you know what? That's probably your person, because they're consulting and they want to give this a shot. And let's see, calling in your soulmate. Well, we did notice that there was a soulmate energy going on here. So there's absolutely the case, right? Let me get that over here. All right. And then what else do we have? Trust. See, we were talking about that. That's so funny, right? Remember I said this person, we kept coming back to this person, that their strongest energy is needing to, you know, learn how to trust here. Okay, that's your reading. So we'll talk to you next time. Thanks, Scorpio.